Dear Diary, one thing has always puzzled me. If cows eat grass, why is milk white? Why isn't it green? I ask this because this morning on a trip from Doodlehaven, I saw 3 cows grazing in a field.
Exactly. Well, listen, it's nice that he wants you to be safe. But tell him it's only dangerous if you're not careful. Uh-huh. Of course women can be in rodeos.
And something else I've always wondered. Do fish sleep? These are private questions, Diary, and are meant only for you.
Oh, yes, this is just between us. Of course, it's a private conversation. Yes, tell him that... What is it, Skinny?
Miss Jones, what were you talking about on the phone just now?
Didn't your mother teach you not to pry into other people's affairs?
Oh, yeah. But I never listened to her.
To Tracy about her new boyfriend. That is all I'm going to say.
Well, that's all right, Miss Jones. I can figure out the rest. Hello, Becky. Hello, Daniel.
Hi, Skinny.
So what are you two up to?
We're gonna make walkie-talkies out of tin cans and string. Billy said he'd show us how. Would you like to make one too?
Are you kidding? Tin cans and string are fine for kids, but for Skinny? Sweet.
What's Skinny's problem, Mr. Conductor? His problem is he's a total pain.
He is rather full of himself. Do you know who he might be good friends with? Diesel. Have I told you about him? Duck got to know him first. But I'd better begin at the beginning. Duck is very proud of being Great Western. He talks endlessly about it, but he works hard too and makes everything go like clockwork. It was a splendid day. The cars and coaches behaved well. The passengers even stopped grumbling. But the engines didn't like having to bustle about. There are 2 ways of doing things, Duck told them. The Great Western way or the wrong way. I'm Great Western, and don't we know it, they groaned. The engines were glad when a visitor came. He purred smoothly towards them. Sir Topham Hatt introduced him. Here is Diesel. I have agreed to give him a trial. He needs to learn. Please teach him, Duck. Good morning, purred Diesel in an oily voice. Pleased to meet you, Duck. Is that James and Henry and Gordon, too? I am delighted to meet such famous engines. The silly engines were flattered. He has very good manners, they murmured. We're pleased to have him in our yard. Duck had his doubts. Come on, he said. Diesel purred after him. Your worthy Sir Topham Hatt to you, ordered Duck. Diesel looked hurt. Your worthy Sir Topham Hatt thinks I need to learn. He is mistaken. We Diesels don't need to learn. We know everything. We come to a yard and improve it. We are revolutionary. Oh, said Duck, if you're Rev-a-thingamy, perhaps you would collect my cars while I fetch Gordon's coaches. Diesel, delighted to show off, purred away. When Duck returned, Diesel was trying to take some cars from a siding. They were old and empty. They'd not been touched for a long time. Diesel found them hard to move. Pull! Push! Backwards, forward! Oh! Oh! The cars groaned. We can't! We won't! Duck watched with interest. Diesel lost patience. He roared and gave a great heave. The cars jerked forward. Oh! They screamed. We can't! We won't! Some of their brakes snapped and the gear jammed in the sleepers. Chuckled Duck. Diesel recovered and tried to push the cars back, but they wouldn't move. Duck ran quietly round to collect the other cars. Thank you for arranging these, Diesel. I must go now. Don't you want this lot? No, thank you. Diesel, go. And I've taken all this trouble? Why didn't you tell me? You never asked me. Besides, said Duck, you were having such fun being whatever it was you said. Goodbye. Diesel had to help the workmen clear the mess. He hated it. All the cars were laughing and singing at him. Cars are waiting in the yard, tackling them with Diesel. Show the world what I can do, gaily boasts the Diesel. In and out he creeps about, like a big black weasel. When he pulls the wrong cars out, pop goes the Diesel. Arrgh, growled Diesel, and scuttled away to sulk in the shed.
What happened the next day?
That's another story, but it'll have to wait. Now, I'm off to Cloggyville.
What for?
What for? To go clog dancing, of course. Farewell.
Now, the idea here is use enough string so that you have enough distance to make it interesting, but not so much that you can't keep it taut. There, try that, see if it works.
This is Dan. Can you hear me? Over.
Loud and clear, Dan. We try. Calling all trains, calling all trains.
Billy, what did they use on the railroad before they had telephones?
Well, a long time ago, the railway used to use signal lights. That way, the conductor or the brakeman back in the caboose could signal the engineer in the front of the train that everyone was on board and it was safe to leave. Most of all, trains use their whistles to talk to each other. Each whistle means something different. One kind of whistle would say, I'm slowing down. And another kind of whistle would say, I'm backing up. My favorite whistle, my personal favorite whistle, is the one that says, clear the tracks, this train is highballing through here. Let me tell you something else, Dan. Why don't you give me that drum up there? See, most people think that a drum is just used to make musical sounds, I guess. But that's not necessarily the case. For my people, the drum is very spiritual. For some people, the drum is used to communicate messages by making different sounds like this.
Yeah.